Hi, water signs. This is Paula from WaterChariotTarot, and I'm going to go ahead and do another reading for you. It's going to be your cosmic reading. So before we get started, please like and subscribe, and also check out the links in the comment section. I will be leaving some links for those who like to collect oracle cards and tarot cards. Okay, so we're going to pick out three main oracle cards, and then we're going to go ahead and drop the tarot underneath, and then we'll see what main message is coming out for you. Okay, so the first one is patience. Let's get two more. Okay, two more for my water signs. The second one is hope. Okay. It's looking really good so far, Cancer signs. I mean, not Cancers, look at me. Water signs. All right. Be fearless. You know what? I'm starting to notice that we do have a lot of light here. So there's going to be a lot of clarity for you as well. A lot of happiness coming in too, but just mostly clarity. Like there's just a lot of messages coming in for you, or just understanding about things, or I think as you go in the next month or two, there's going to be quite a bit of stuff that you have dealt with experience wise that's going to help you with how you think and how you do things in this coming up month. Okay, but let's just go ahead and see what patience, hope, and be fearless is all about. So let's just check that out. So be fearless. It says, has fear been holding you back from pursuing your dreams and following your heart? Do you hold a fear of unknown, fear of failure, fear of change, fear of making a mistake, fear of what society may think, and fear of life and death? The fear of failing can be immobilizing, and many wonderful opportunities are missed because of it. It serves only as a wall stopping you from living a joyous life. When you hide behind that wall of fear, you not only slow down the process of transformation and growth, but you also attract what you most fear. So this is the moment where you really want to look back on your life and see how wonderful it could have been had you not been afraid to live it. So definitely be more in a space of take more chances, get out there, do more for yourself. And honestly, I really feel it's like, I keep saying this, and for whatever reason, I feel like I said this for the water signs a lot. I feel like you guys really put other people first, and you give to no end, and then for yourself, you don't give yourself that much in return. So I suggest that you change those things, but it's time for you to kind of like go with the wind. See how the wind is pushing this person? Go towards the light. Go to the things that, even though you may not know everything that's out there, you still have guidance and other people that are good for you surrounding you to guide you and help you and tell you, yeah, go ahead, go water sign, do what you got to do, go be happy. You're going to have that guidance, so don't be afraid to go and do things and make decisions or do something you never done before. Now hope. So behind the passing of the dark clouds, the sun still shines bright. Feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, afraid, and defeated are a few of the symptoms you can experience when passing through an emotional storm. All is not as it seems. The passing storm will uncover suppressed emotional energy that is in need of clearing and balancing. As challenging as it may seem, see the passing great clouds as an opportunity to grow, learn, heal, and transform limiting behavioral patterns and beliefs. It is not about staying positive through the storm. It's about understanding and trying to see the imbalances and wounds within you that attract this energy into your space. Clouds do pass and will continue to pass until you learn to truly see the underlying message and lesson. Only then will you transcend the fear and irritability of these challenging cycles. So remember I told you about the clarity here and clarity here in the sun as you go through your experiences. You all of that is going to teach you, okay? How to get past certain things, how to move forward. And so with this being with the fearless, there's a lot going on here with you. That there are some things you are going to be learning. There's a lot of wisdom there. And I think you really need to trust yourself, water signs, to really have hope and be fearless on making choices and just kind of move forward towards the next thing. And I feel like you guys have gone through quite a bit. But the thing is, like, what have you learned from it? Are you ready to really move on from whatever it was that you have dealt with before? So as things are moving and time is changing, just make sure that you learn those lessons and be able to move forward. And I think once you finally beat this, where you do learn what you got to learn, now is the time for you to be bold and make those transformations and make changes and make decisions and do things that you've never done before now that you have learned from all of this. So let's go to 25 with patience, and we'll see what that's all about. All right, so 25. Patience is surrendering to the now and allowing destiny to unfold at its own pace. If this card has come to you, slow down and enjoy the presence of this moment. Although you may have the passion and the drive to reach for the moon, you're being asked to take things slower and feel the magic of each step. Each step holds lessons that bring you closer to the divine in you. So remember, lessons. You can't, okay. So in order for you to be fearless and do something that you're being called to do, first you have to go through this process of hope. You got to learn these lessons because the book just said right now, it said it again, each step holds lessons. There is something that you have to do, water sign, that you need to graduate from. Whatever this thing is that you have to learn and succeed and then finally get to a hopeful place where you finally move beyond and make those decisions and boldly go, you got to really slow down and deal with whatever this is. That's why patience is here, because you got to do something within this hope card here that you have to learn. And as you deal with this, slowly but surely, things are going to get better for you. And you're going to start to enjoy life. Things are going to get a lot better for you. And you learned from this. And now you're going to go ahead and do something here with being fearless. Okay? By being too hasty with an attitude of needing your dreams and goals yesterday, you will miss vital life-changing moments that are meant to enhance and enrich and transform your soul. When you overlook or dismiss the lessons of each step, there it is again, and race frantically towards your goals, the end result may not always be as you had planned. You may get what you work for only to lose it as a result of challenging, unforeseen obstacles. Ouch. So let's really take time to really take care of this, okay, water signs? This is like, this all has to do with growth, okay? A lot of transformation here. If I do see the tarot pop out the death card, listen. That's all about transformation, really shaking off a lot of things that we no longer need anymore. It's like you're literally shedding and you're becoming bigger and better and going to different places in life as you get bigger and better. But you got to slow down, take this time to really figure out what you're learning here, graduate from it, and then boom, here comes this beautiful situation that's coming in for you that is going to be outside of your norm and something that is calling you to be fearless. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out and see what is coming out. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, so for whatever reason, the hangman came up upside down. Okay, and then we have the page of swords and the 9 of cups. And then we'll get 3 more cards for underneath. And we'll go ahead and read it through. One more shuffle and then we'll get your cards. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick and then we'll also clarify, okay? All right. So as I look at the patience part here, we have the Hangman in reverse and it also has the 8 of Pentacles along with it. And so remember what it was saying, to slow down, not to go too quick, to go do the things that you have been desiring to do, or just anything in general that you need to move forward towards. I see you going quickly, trying to do something with the 8 of Pentacles. It looks like it's like you're trying to put a lot of effort and a lot of work into something, but not really thinking things through, because the Hangman is someone that kind of stops and really looks at situations a little bit differently. They take their time. Remember, patience, slowing down. They take their time to really look at everything overall before they even take action and invest and do things. And so I feel that right now, Spirit is screaming very loudly to you that you're not taking time to really look at all aspects of what is in front of you, what you need to learn, what is your learning lesson, what is happening right now that you really have to take a different perspective on before you start to invest and work so hard on something in your life. You know, before you get to this point of being fearless and taking a choice in life, or making decisions, or making changes, before you do all of that, you really have to slow down and figure out what is the best thing to do right now. And the best thing to do is, I really need to learn something here. And whatever that learning lesson is for you, because for you guys, it could be individually, it will be different things, okay? But whatever it is that you're learning, you gotta have time to actually look at it clearly, okay? Clarity. Remember the sun right here. You really, and look at how she's closing her eyes. She's not even looking at this here. She's turning a blind eye to whatever is going on here, and I feel like that's what the Hangman is when it's in reverse. We're just not even thinking. We're just going. We're not taking time to actually look at everything the way we're supposed to. We're turning a blind eye to things and just quickly going into something and investing and working and putting our blood, sweat, and tears into something. And remember what the book said, that we'll go to those things, we'll work so hard for it, but then eventually when we get it, eventually we lose it. And so that's what you don't want. Okay, so let's take a look at hope over here. We have the Page of Swords with the 10 of Wands. This situation that you need to learn from, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is someone who takes time to learn, to find out information, seek out answers. It's a young student, okay? But in the original tarot, the Page of Swords is someone who's always on the defense or always looking out. That's why they always have their sword and they look like they're ready to strike. Why? Because they're aware of their environment, they're aware where they're at, and they're always looking around. They're very diligent of their space. And so they will be the ones that, say for instance, if they're out in the forest, if they hear something funny, they will stop and listen some more. And if it's a sound that sounds familiar to them of danger, they take out that sword and handle business. Now, if it's something that it's just like a running little rabbit, they're not gonna do too much with that. They'll just keep going on their way. And so right now, you need to be very diligent, very open, and be more in a space to feel your surrounding, feel your environment. What do I need to learn here? What is my learning lesson at work? What is my learning lesson in my house? What is my learning lesson within inside of me? What is my learning lesson with my family members or friends? Or what is it right now in my relationships that I need to learn from? I need to be more diligent. I need to be more careful with what I take in. If I feel like there's danger within a situation, that's when you take out your sword and you cut it out. You handle it the way you're supposed to. And then for others, you figure out a way how to fix it. You use your knowledge. But here with the Hope card, you got to learn what is happening here. You need clarity and understanding. Remember, swords is all about communication. It's about the thought process. It's about your mind. It's how you think. And so right now, there's a lot of things that you need to learn in this moment in time. And whatever you learn, it is going to be a benefit for you. And it's going to be that thing that's going to release you to go towards the next level, go towards another transformation, or go towards something that is successful for you. But in order for that to happen, you really need to do things a little bit different right now. And it's accompanied with the 10 of Wands. I feel that that is something that's very heavy that has been surrounding you, or just situations have been like haven't been so easy. And so we are taking on too much instead of actually handling these things that we're taking on. We need to put those things down. Whatever we've been feeding ourselves mentally, whatever we've been caring for other people, whatever we've been just taking on for no reason, all of that has to be taken care of, so that way you can move forward to the next step. And you cannot carry weight with you when you go through this type of change in life. You're being called to something greater, water signs. And in order for you to go to that great thing, you cannot take luggages with you. Right now, you're being told to get rid of all of the past luggage, anything you have been carrying for so long. You cannot take it with you. This time, you're being told to go alone without anything, because wherever you go, you're going to be, everything's going to be replenished, but differently and better. Okay. And so you cannot continue to carry other issues on your shoulder, or past things on your shoulders, or other people that no longer serve you on your shoulders. What is your learning lesson? What do you need to learn here? And get it out of the way, so that way you can be more successful on the next step. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Be Fearless. So we have the 9 of Cups here, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. Now, what I'm getting with this is that eventually, as you start to learn all of this, and you start to pick up on what's happening here, and you graduate and you move forward and you take the proper steps to move forward and finally reach the Be Fearless part, I think there are desires and goals and wants and things that you've been really trying to get to for a while. But for whatever reason, it's kind of like it gets, there's like a damper to it, okay? It's like you can't quite get to it the way you want to. And the 9 of Cups is here. It's the ultimate fulfillment. You make yourself happy. You got everything that you need, and it's because you supplied it to yourself, okay? And so being able to move and take that next step forward to the unknown, or the things that you haven't done before, and being fearless and bold and going after the things that you want, it's there. The opportunity is there. But because of not learning this lesson, the 5 of Pentacles shows up. And so the 5 of Pentacles is what keeps you from having what you want. And it leaves you feeling alone. Look at this. See how she's by herself? and the wind is pushing her, like urging her, go. But her fear, her thoughts, her feelings, her emotion, everything that she could be a thing that could be keeping her from going forward is what's keeping her there like a statue. The wind is blowing, spirit is speaking, and you're being pushed. But the thing is, it's like your feet are like cement. It's like you're not moving. You even have the lighthouse guiding you and telling you, go over there. Well, what's over there? I don't know, but I can see that it looks a lot better where you're at. You don't trust it. Why don't you trust it? Because of fear, or because of things that you experienced in the past, or because of not letting go of other situations that are holding you back. There's a fear of letting go of the things that you already know like the back of your hand. It's time to stop being so accustomed to the same old, same old. You got to let that shit go. Whatever this learning lesson is for you, you cannot continue to hold on to this thing and think that you're going to take it to the much better place. You can't do it. It's not going to work for you, water signs. It's not. So I suggest that you let it go. Okay? So this is all I have for you guys. Hopefully it makes sense. Take care.